What if I told you that your legs, those same legs that once carried you effortlessly upstairs across gardens and through your day, are quietly losing their strength each morning before you even finish breakfast? Not because you're aging, not because you're inactive, but because you're missing one critical window of time. A recent study published in the Journal of Clinical Nutrition found that adults over 65 lose up to 8% of their muscle mass every decade, and much of that loss occurs in the morning hours when your body is running on empty after a full night of fasting. Here's the unsettling truth: your muscles don't send warning signs. You won't feel sore. You won't feel tired. Until one day, standing up from your favorite chair feels like lifting a mountain, and it might all come down to what's on or not on your breakfast plate. I'm Dr. Ryan Mitchell. For over 2 decades, I've helped older adults reclaim strength in their legs, balance in their steps, and confidence in their daily lives. And if you've ever wondered why your legs feel a little shakier with each passing year, I'm here to tell you it's not too late to change that. In this video, I'll walk you through 7 simple breakfast mistakes and how one small change tomorrow morning could begin to rebuild your leg strength from the ground up. Let's start at the table. Breakfast trick 1. Don't skip the yolk. Breakfast trick 1 may surprise you because it's something many people have been taught to avoid. You've probably heard it for years. Egg whites are healthy. Yolks are dangerous. But if you're over 60 and tossing out the yolk every morning, you could be removing the very ingredient your legs desperately need to stay strong. While egg whites contain pure protein, the yolk is where the muscle-building magic happens. Inside that golden center is leucine, an amino acid proven to trigger muscle protein synthesis. You'll also find vitamin D, choline, and B12, all essential for leg muscle function balance and nerve signaling. A clinical study from the University of Illinois found that older adults who ate whole eggs after waking up built 40% more muscle than those who ate only the whites, even though both groups consumed the same amount of protein. Why? Because the leucine and micronutrients in the yolk help flip the switch that tells your body to rebuild muscle, especially after sleep, when your amino acid stores are at their lowest. So, if your breakfast has been all whites and no yolks, it's time to shift. Try 2 to 3 whole eggs cooked in olive oil paired with spinach or tomatoes and a pinch of sea salt to boost absorption. It's a simple change, but for your legs, it might feel like someone just turned the power back on. Breakfast trick 2. Ditch the instant cereal. Breakfast trick 2 is one of the biggest mistakes seniors make without even realizing it. It looks innocent enough, a bowl of heart-healthy cereal with low-fat milk. But for adults over 60, this breakfast can do more harm than good, especially to your legs. Most instant cereals are packed with refined carbs and hidden sugars, which spike your blood sugar rapidly, then crash it within hours. That crash triggers an emergency response in your body. It starts breaking down muscle tissue to stabilize energy levels, and your legs, being less essential than your heart or brain, are often the first to be sacrificed. A study from Tufts University revealed that seniors who began their mornings with high-carb cereals had a 28% higher rate of muscle loss over 6 months compared to those who ate protein-rich breakfasts. What's worse, this kind of muscle loss is silent. You feel fine until one day you can't get out of a chair without pushing yourself up with both hands. The fix: trade your boxed cereal for steel-cut oats cooked slowly. Add chia seeds or flax seeds, a few slices of banana, some chopped almonds, and a pinch of cinnamon. This combination stabilizes blood sugar, nourishes your muscles, and provides lasting energy. And most importantly, it tells your body you're safe. You don't need to break yourself down today. Breakfast trick 3. Eat sooner, not later. Timing matters more than you think. Breakfast trick number 3 isn't about what's on your plate, it's about when you eat it. If you usually wait until mid-morning or skip breakfast altogether, you may be unknowingly accelerating muscle loss in your legs. After 7 to 9 hours of sleep, your body enters a catabolic state, meaning it begins breaking down muscle tissue to fuel your organs, and the muscles most affected, the ones you didn't use overnight, your legs. The longer you delay eating, the more your body pulls amino acids from muscle fibers, starting with your thighs and calves. You might not feel it right away, but over time it shows up as shaky legs, poor balance, and fatigue after just a few steps. A study in the American Journal of Clinical Nutrition found that seniors who delayed breakfast past 9 a.m. experienced 33% more muscle loss in their thighs than those who ate a protein-rich meal within 90 minutes of waking. Take Harold, 76, who used to wait until 10 a.m. to eat. He said he didn't feel hungry, just tired. His legs wobbled a bit when he stood. He figured it was age. But after trying a simple Greek yogurt within an hour of waking, he noticed something odd. By lunch, I wasn't dragging anymore, he said, and I didn't need the armrest to stand up from the couch. Sometimes the difference isn't in how much you eat, it's in when you give your body what it's been needing all night. The solution: start early. Even a simple meal like plain Greek yogurt, a few berries and flaxseed can halt overnight muscle breakdown. Greek yogurt contains casein, a slow-digesting protein that feeds your muscles for hours and protects them during your most vulnerable window. So tomorrow morning, don't wait. Give your legs the fuel they've been quietly begging for all night long. Breakfast trick 4. Stop avoiding healthy fats. Breakfast trick number 4 turns one outdated belief on its head, that fat is the enemy. For decades you were told to fear fat. Low-fat milk, fat-free yogurt, margarine, anything to avoid weight gain or heart problems. But for older adults, especially those struggling with muscle weakness or balance issues, avoiding all fat is a dangerous mistake. Without healthy fats, your body struggles to absorb essential fat-soluble vitamins like D, E, and K, which are critical for muscle function, nerve signals, and bone strength. A major study from the University of Toronto found that seniors with low intake of these vitamins had significantly more thigh muscle loss, impaired mobility, and were 2.7 times more likely to suffer falls. Fat also plays a direct role in keeping your legs steady. It reduces inflammation in joints, and muscles supports hormonal balance and allows nerves to communicate smoothly with your muscles. So, what's the fix? Start your day with avocado. Just half an avocado mashed on whole grain toast or sliced alongside your eggs provides monounsaturated fats, magnesium, potassium, and anti-inflammatory compounds. It keeps you full without sugar spikes and helps your legs feel more grounded by midday. Because strength isn't just about protein. Sometimes it's about letting go of old fears and giving your muscles what they've been missing all along. Part 5. Breakfast Trick. 5. Breakfast Trick 5 may sound simple, but it's one of the sneakiest traps in a senior's morning routine. It's fruit juice. Yes, even fresh squeezed. Starting your day with a glass of orange or apple juice floods your bloodstream with fructose, a form of sugar that spikes insulin levels quickly, especially dangerous on an empty stomach. This spike triggers inflammation and blocks your body's ability to absorb key nutrients needed for muscle repair. According to a study in the American Journal of Clinical Nutrition, people who drank juice without protein or fat in the morning experienced 21% more muscle loss over 9 months, especially in the legs and calves. Why? Because leg muscles are naturally low in stored fat, making them the first place your body breaks down for energy when sugar crashes hit. So, what's the better choice? Try a simple cup of hot ginger tea with a pinch of sea salt. Ginger reduces inflammation and boosts blood flow, while the salt provides essential minerals like magnesium and potassium, crucial for nerve function balance and preventing cramps. It may not be flashy, but this modest little drink could be the difference between waking up tired and stepping into your day with strength. Part 6. Breakfast Trick 6. Breakfast Trick 6 is often overlooked, but it may be your strongest ally in protecting leg strength. It's cottage cheese. While it may not have the hype of protein shakes or trendy powders, cottage cheese contains one of the most effective proteins for older adults, casein. Unlike fast-digesting proteins, casein is slow-releasing. It feeds your muscles steadily for 6 to 8 hours after eating. That's critical in the morning when your body is still recovering from the overnight fast and muscle tissue is at its most vulnerable. In a study published in the British Journal of Nutrition, older adults who consumed 30 grams of casein in the morning showed a 31% improvement in muscle recovery, especially in their thighs and calves, two of the most affected areas by age-related muscle loss. And there's more. Cottage cheese also delivers phosphorus, selenium, vitamin B12, and probiotics, which help support metabolism, nerve signaling, and circulation, key to reducing leg shaking and improving stamina while standing or walking. Just a half cup in the morning paired with berries and flaxseed can nourish your legs for hours and help you stand up without that slow, unsteady push from your knees. Because strength isn't always built in the gym. Sometimes it begins in the quietest corner of your fridge. Just ask Marjorie, a 73-year-old retired teacher from Wisconsin. She used to skip breakfast, then sip coffee until noon, until her daughter noticed she was using her hands to push herself up from chairs. After switching to a simple morning routine, half a cup of cottage cheese with flaxseed and a few berries, she noticed something surprising. Within 2 weeks, she no longer hesitated when standing. And after a month, she said, "I walked through the garden and didn't feel like I needed to grab the fence for balance." Marjorie didn't take any supplements. She didn't go to physical therapy. She just gave her muscles the fuel they needed slowly, steadily every morning. If it worked for her, it might work for you, too. Breakfast Trick 7. Red meat in the morning. Breakfast Trick 7 might sound completely backward, but science now says it could be the most powerful move you make for your legs. For years, red meat has been blamed for everything from high cholesterol to heart disease. But new research tells a different story, especially for older adults who are losing muscle faster than they realize. A study from the Tokyo Institute of Nutrition found that eating 100 grams of lean red meat in the morning increased muscle protein synthesis by 69% compared to eating the same amount later in the day. Why does timing matter so much? After a night of fasting, your body is primed to absorb nutrients, especially leucine and creatine, two powerful compounds found in red meat that help repair and rebuild muscle tissue, particularly in the legs. And red meat also delivers heme-iron for oxygen delivery, zinc B vitamins, and carnosine, all vital for improving balance, reducing inflammation, and preventing those late-day leg cramps. What's the right way to do it? Just 100 grams of lean beef, lightly seared or boiled, paired with leafy greens like spinach or asparagus. No heavy oils, no processed sides, just clean, direct nourishment right when your body needs it most. You don't need to eat it daily. Even 3-4 times a week could be enough to help you feel stronger climbing stairs and standing without thinking twice. Let's take a moment to review what we've learned. Breakfast Trick 1. Keep the yolks your muscles need, the leucine. Trick 2. Ditch the instant cereal, it robs your legs of energy. Trick 3. Eat sooner, don't let your body eat its own muscle. Trick 4. Add healthy fats, your nerves and balance depend on them. Trick 5. Skip the juice and sip ginger tea with sea salt instead. Trick 6. Bring back cottage cheese, slow, steady protein for lasting strength. Trick 7. Yes, red meat can help if eaten at the right time in the right way. Each one is simple, but together they can shift the way your legs feel starting tomorrow morning. Because losing strength isn't inevitable. Not if you give your body what it's quietly asking for. Not if you choose to rebuild instead of decline. You don't need a gym. You don't need supplements. You just need the right breakfast served with care at the right time. And if this message spoke to you today, drop a comment below saying I'm starting tomorrow, and we'll send you a free 7-day leg recovery breakfast guide as soon as it's ready. You are never too old to grow strong again. Not yesterday, not tomorrow, but today, starting with your next meal.